Hello, good morning,
Good morning.
everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you
Good
all for
morning.
joining here. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon for our viewers, whoever is watching us, wherever you're watching us from. And if you watch us later replay, you see all these beautiful ladies here. We are all digital business owners, social media marketers, affiliate marketers, whatever name you want to call. And we are proudly running this business successfully. And we all came here today to share our journey and maybe actually answer some of the burning questions that people have in their mind, which we had in our mind at some point. So we want to clear those questions for you. And I'm sure this half an hour, 45 minutes that you are going to be with us, we will make it a valuable time for you. So this is a multilingual life, guys. You will be hearing from different people in their different language, and I'm pretty sure you're going to connect with some of us, some form or the other. So without further delay, let me go and maybe I'll start with Grace. You have such a beautiful, graceful name. So we'll start with you. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Chachali. Thank you so much for giving me this awesome opportunity. Namaste, all of you. मेरा नाम ग्रेस है और मैं इंडिया से हूँ और अभी मैं कनाडा में हूँ लास्ट 20 साल से और मैं एक डिजिटल बिजनेस रन कर रही हूँ और मैं कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस भी जॉब भी करती हूँ. So hi, hello everyone. My name is Grace and I'm originally from India and now I'm in Canada for the last 20 years and I'm running this online business successfully. And I'm also doing my job 9 to 5 and I have 2 kids and I'm happily married. I'm really thankful to this community who has given me this opportunity to run this online business. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. And if you can say where you're working, because that's interesting. You work 9 to 5, and you run this job.
Yes, for sure. I'm working in a corporate office, and yeah, my hours are 9 to 5, but I still manage to get time for this online business because it doesn't affect my working hours or anything. So I'm really happy that
Awesome.
I'm doing that. I'm making extra money, and that's good. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And people who are thinking how to manage time probably will learn from Grace how to manage time. We'll come to Dipti. Dipti, introduce yourself.
हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्ते। मेरा नाम दीप्ति ओझा है। मैं इंडिया राजस्थान की रहने वाली हूँ और 2017 से कनाडा मूव हो गई हूँ विद माय फैमिली। छोटी सी फैमिली है, हस्बैंड और 7-year-old गर्ल। बाय वर्क आईटी प्रोफेशनल हूँ, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी में काम करती हूँ एज आईटी मैनेजर और साथ में ये बिजनेस कर रही हूँ विद ऑसम पीपल इन द कम्युनिटी। सो या कुछ टाइम से प्रोएक्टिवली मैं साइड जॉब ढूंढ रही थी टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट माय टाइम जॉब्स। हियर आई एम। Yeah, so hello everyone, I'm Deepthi Ojha from Canada, originally from India. I have a small family of husband and a 7-year-old daughter. By profession, I'm IT manager, work for insurance brokerage company, and as side hustle, owning this business and with these wonderful people. Yeah, so for some time I was proactively looking for the side job to complement my income, and yeah, that's why I joined this lovely business.
Awesome. That's great. So, guys, if you are watching us, now you know we have an IT person, and people always think that having a side hustle is only when you need money. No, money is never short, right? Being in IT always pays well, but we have tons of IT people in our business because no job is secured. So,
Yeah.
I am going to the next person. So, maybe we'll start with Nisha.
ഹലോ നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് നിഷ ജോസഫ്. ഞാൻ ഒൻറ്റാരിയോ കാനഡയിൽ സെറ്റിൽഡ് ആണ്. ഹസ്ബൻഡും 2 പെൺമക്കളുമായിട്ട് രജിസ്റ്റേർഡ് നഴ്സ് ബൈ പ്രൊഫഷനാണ്. ആൻഡ് നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെയാണ്. യെസ്, മൈ നെയിം ഇസ് നിഷ ജോസഫ്. ഐ എം ഫ്രം കേരള, സെറ്റിൽഡ് ഇൻ ഒൻറ്റാരിയോ കാനഡ വിത്ത് മൈ ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ആൻഡ് 2 beautiful daughters. And I am a registered nurse by profession. And I am a digital business owner too.
Awesome. How beautiful is that? That we have IT. From there, we now have a nurse in the house, and how demanding that job is. And I'm pretty sure Nisha is looking for that day when she can say bye bye to her job and completely focus here, because we have numerous examples where in few years people were able to leave their job. And that's my dream too, but I'll come to myself later. Let me go to Mediha.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सब लोग। मेरा नाम मदीहा मिर्ज़ा है और मैं यहीं ओंटारियो कनाडा में रहती हूँ। मैं अब 34 साल हो गए हैं मेरे यहाँ कनाडा में रहे हुए, और मैं पहले लैब केमिस्ट थी। 9 साल मैंने फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्री में काम किया। फिर मेरा दिल चाहा कि मैं अपने बच्चों को खुद ही होम स्कूल करूँ, खुद ही घर में पढ़ाऊँ, तो वो मैंने 16 साल के लिए किया। और फिर उसके बाद फिर मुझे एक और ड्रीम परस्यू करनी थी कि मैं घर की फाइनेंसेस में भी कंट्रीब्यूट करूं, तो फिर मैंने फिर ये डिजिटल बिजनेस शुरू किया है। अब 2 साल हो गए हैं और अब मैं दूसरों की भी मदद कर रही हूँ, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। And so in English, hello everyone, my name is Madiha Mirza. I live in Ontario, Canada. I've been in Canada for 34 years, and even though I have never lived in Pakistan. I have lived all around the world except for Pakistan. I am originally from there. My family is originally from there, and I used to work as a lab chemist in the pharmaceutical industry for 9 years, and then I decided to pursue my dream of homeschooling my kids, and I did that for 16 years, and now I'm pursuing another dream of mine, which is to be an entrepreneur. So I've been running my own digital business now for 2 years, and I'm having a good time.
Awesome, great. And that was interesting to know that you actually homeschooled your kids. I think audience might have some interest in knowing how old are your kids now? What are they do? What do they do?
So my kids now are in their teen years. They were both in high school, 14 and 17. So I homeschooled them till grade 7, and then I send them off to public school.
Awesome, great. Kudos to you because it is a challenge homeschooling kids. So kudos to you on that. And you're now in another journey with us all. We have our last most important guest from Vietnam, right? Not from Vietnam, but with the Vietnamese language, we don't see that very often. So Kim, over to you.
Sure, thank you, Shatali. So xin chào mọi người. Hôm nay mình đến với lại cái Go Live hôm nay á, mình tên là Kim, mình đến từ Ontario, Canada. Mình đang hiện sống ở đây với lại chồng và một cô con gái 17 tuổi. Mình đi làm full time ở trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà bây giờ á, thì mình cũng đang sở hữu một cái kinh doanh kỹ thuật số này. Mình làm được cũng khá vài tháng rồi, thành ra mình rất là thích. Mong mọi người sẽ tìm hiểu thêm và sẽ cùng làm việc với mình sau này nhé. Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I'm from Canada. I'm living here with my husband and daughter. She's 17 as well. I'm a software engineer by profession, and I'm just joining this digital business as a side hustle, and so far I really love it.
Awesome, great. So we have another software engineer in the house. So it's a great mix of people, guys. You can see, actually, I didn't introduce myself. So নমস্কার সবাইকে, আদাব যে আমাকে যেখান থেকে দেখছেন বাঙালি ভাই বোনেরা। আমি চৈতালি, অরিজিনালি ফ্রম ইন্ডিয়া, কলকাতা থেকে টরন্টো কানাডাতে আছি গত 20-21 বছর। অ্যাকচুয়ালি এখানকার একটি ব্যাংকে ভালো পজিশনে চাকরি করছি গত 20 বছর। এখন এই বিজনেসটা রান করছি অনলাইনে, বিকজ চাকরির সঙ্গে সময় বাঁচিয়ে সাইডে একটা কিছু করতে চাইলে অনলাইন ছাড়া কোনো উপায় নেই। আমার দুটি সন্তান নিয়ে এখানে আছি, অ্যান্ড এই যে বিজনেস কমিউনিটিতে এত গ্লোবাল কমিউনিটির সঙ্গে যুক্ত হতে পেরে ভীষণ খুশি। So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Namaste. This is Chaitali, originally from India, Calcutta, now living in Toronto for last 21 years, working for a major financial institution for last 20 years full-time, and running this business as a side hustle with this beautiful global community where I'm making friends all over the world. So that's my best part of the business. So we are here today again to answer some of the questions, some doubts that you might have, the curiosities, I will say, not doubts. What is this business? Why do you see so many people, and why is it booming? Because guys, digital is everywhere. Anything that you do, groceries, medicines, vacations, flights, and to be honest, how many people are finding their love life online, right? So why not there Nisha puts her hand up. Okay, Nisha, we might have another discussion on that.
No, it was through a matrimonial site.
Yeah, but that's
It is
still digital,
arranged,
right?
but it is arranged.
It,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
digital, yeah. So you found it online, right? So if we are having our, the biggest time investment of life, staying with that same person for the whole life and finding that online, why not have income online? That's what I look at as. So this question is very common. What is this business? I get so many times. And what do we really have to do every day? Maybe I'll ask this question to Grace. Grace, if you can give some insights.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And thank you for asking this question. Because if you want to phrase this question in just as one line, you would say that this business is all about attraction marketing. It's all about attraction marketing. So when we're trying to attract people, not that we are going to them, we are making them come to us. We are making them come to us and ask us why, what do we do, how do we do, and what benefits do we get. So how we do that, we use social media to do that, to attract people. So when we go on social media, you can go on Facebook, you can go on TikTok, Instagram, any social media you're comfortable with. And all you have to do is talk about yourself. I talk about myself, I talk about my life, I talk about why I started this online business, and I talk about how this online business has changed my life and how this online business can change your life. And apart from that, I talk about sometimes my personal life. I talk about how my kids are benefiting from this business and how I can take this business anywhere I want. So that's all we talk about. And sometimes we talk about like the other business articles so that, people know and they can relate to us. And if they resonate with us and if they like that, if I'm doing apart from the business, what type of a person I am, if I am into meditation, if I'm into drawing, if I'm into taking pictures, photography, or anything, and they know that if they are on the same level and if they are looking for something so that they can make extra money without convincing anyone, without chasing people, without chasing your family and friends, this is the right place. This is the right place. And they come, they ask us questions, and then we give them the answers. And the best part is, apart from the first initial interaction, we have the video based training provided for them. We have this website and we are giving the username and the password, and then they can go through the website. With each and every step is given. Even if you don't know like how to open your email account, we give you the training for that. I was the one, went through all the training step by step. Like initially I'm from IT background, but then you don't need to have any kind of like IT. Or even if you don't know, I've seen some people here like who don't even know how to turn the computer on, who were never been on the computer ever. So sometimes even like I teach sometimes to them like how to open their email accounts, how to go on Facebook and all that. So this business is all about attraction marketing, and the best part is that it's all legal business. Like whatever expenses you are doing for this business, you can claim those expenses at the time of your taxes, and you file taxes too. It's not that there's something, something fishy. No, it's all about real people. You can connect with real people. It's almost like 200,000 people there. You can talk to anyone, not only to your mentor or your coach. You can talk to anyone. You can first you talk to anyone, and even if you're satisfied, only then you go for this one. And if you're not, then that's fine. But it's all about attraction marketing. The best part, no convincing, no chasing your family friends, no explaining, oh, this product, that product. No, nothing of that sort is involved.
Awesome.
So that's
Thank you. Thank you
yes.
so much. I think you said it very well. So we'll move on to Dipti now. Dipti, your question, I think people will love to know. How can someone with no business experience or marketing degree can be successful? So first let me ask you, did you have any business experience before?
No, no, I did not have, and that is what like I was about to say. Like and definitely most common question, and we get from a lot of people. Like I don't know much about marketing. I'm not even very active in social media. I'm not sure how things will work for me, and how can I do that. So I would say like leaders, as Grace was saying, leaders who have set this business up, have laid the foundation of it, have done awesome job in building the training material with the help of teams. So it's so much in detail and step by step that it's very easy to follow, process, and work. For training, they have used small videos, and it's so much user friendly, like showing each small steps in small small clicks, etc. So that to that level, I mean. So they have even taught us to how to create an account for social media. So you can imagine, like how detailed it is, and it's for lifetime. Like it's a free training, no charges at all. Sure. And yeah, this is just so awesome. I won't say you will learn everything in day or two. It may take some time, but it's something anyone can do. Any person of any background or language can do. It's a key to success. Yeah. So. Yeah. And in addition to
Awesome.
it, I would say it's we have a mentor, coach assigned, plus mastermind sessions, which are so
Yeah,
useful. Yeah, they have tips and tricks to do and better and improve. So yeah. So and we are
great. So would you like to just summarize in Hindi?
yeah, definitely. So as I was saying, like बहुत ही common question है. बहुत लोग पूछते हैं कि मुझे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का कुछ पता नहीं है. मैं सोशल मीडिया में भी इतना एक्टिव नहीं हूँ. तो भाई और बहनों, डोंट वरी, मैं बताना चाहूंगी जिन लीडर्स ने ये ट्रेनिंग सेटअप किया है, बहुत ही एफर्ट डाला है, बहुत डिटेल है. स्टेप बाय स्टेप फॉलो करो तो एवरीवन विल हैव सक्सेस ऑन दैट. इसमें आपको मेंटर कोच असाइन होगा, कम्युनिटी है. इट्स वेरी गुड. सो या कोई डिग्री नहीं चाहिए, नो मैटर आप कौन से बैकग्राउंड से हैं. आप मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है, आप यहाँ देखो, चलो इनमें से कोई भी मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है. आई वुड से degree doesn't matter. Only thing matters is hard work and yeah, little bit time and effort.
Awesome. Great. I think that's a very common
Determination.
question that people ask. So basically, as you see, all of us, I think none of us had any experience. We all learned from scratch and anyone can do it. We will come back to our nurse in the house. Nisha, my question to you is, I am not sure if I can manage time, right? You will get this often. How can you manage time for this business since you're already working long hours?
That's actually a perfect question for me because I work long hours. It's a 12-hour shift and I work day and night. So I started the business when I was like working full time. So along with that, I did the business too because we have a login ID password for ourselves. So for the training, so you can log in at any time and then do step by step whatever it says to do. And also a lot of things are taking part in a way that the automation system works for us so that we can work and at the background the automation runs. And also we can schedule a lot of stuff in the social media postings. It doesn't, some people ask me like, how do you post like every single day? So I always tell them, no, it's not every single day I sit in front of the Facebook. I can schedule it for a month or a year also. I can schedule it. So that's the beauty of the online business. There are a lot of things what we don't know behind the social media, how it can be shortened and do it. So I would definitely say we can work and also we can do the business. I'm a perfect example. So I started as a plan B when I was working full time, but during my maternity leave, it gave me such a good income, which was like so helpful for the increased interest rate of the mortgages. And now I am back to my full time and my business is running in the background. സോ എല്ലാവരും ചോദിക്കുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഒരുപാട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൾക്കാരായി ഇതിനകത്ത് എങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് സമയം കൊടുക്കാനുണ്ട് എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ സമയം കൊടുക്കാനുണ്ട്. കാരണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കുറെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് സ്കെഡ്യൂൾ ചെയ്ത് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റും. വൺസ് നമ്മുടെ സിസ്റ്റം സെറ്റ് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് മൊബൈലിൽ നിന്ന് കൂടി കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അത്രയ്ക്ക് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു ഓൺലൈൻ ബിസിനസ് ആണ്. നമ്മുടെ ട്രെയിനിങ് അത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും. സോ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മൾ ഒരു പ്ലാൻ ബിയെ കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ടത്. അന്നേരം കുറച്ച് നാളും കൂടെ നമ്മുടെ ബിസിനസ് സെറ്റ് ആയി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പതുക്കെ നമുക്ക് ജോലിയിൽ നിന്ന് പാതി വഴിയിലേക്ക് പോകാൻ പറ്റും. That's all from me.
Wow, thank you. I didn't understand your language, but I felt like it was an express train. Like, it was clean and clear and crisp as well. Love it. But you know what? It's very inspiring that you work day, you work night. You just came back from maternity leave, so your kids are young. And we in the community know how successful you are. So you are really an inspiration for all. And you said it very well. One day I had my boss, like, she was messaging me like, are you on Facebook? I said, no, why? He's like, I saw your post. Are you posting? I said, no, that was scheduled in the weekend. So I think that's a great one. People think like, okay, Chaitali is there 8 o'clock in the morning posting. No, I'm not, because it's done on the weekend. So that's the beauty of this business.
Yeah.
Great. Mediha, coming to you. I'm thinking what audience might have a question for you. Maybe Kim can say, what is your question? Okay. No, I was just kidding. So how long did you take to make a decision to start this business? Number one, and you have a part two. Why did it take this time? Whether it's fast or late, you can answer. How
Well,
long did you take?
for myself, I literally took 1 month. I was very quick and fast. And why did it take me only 1 month is because I actually had already been looking at other online opportunities because I had already looked into traditional businesses. As I said before, I wanted to become an entrepreneur. So I had already looked into traditional businesses, and then during the lockdown, I thought, okay, there must be something online. So I ended up looking into online options. So now I already had experience looking at different online business opportunities. So I was able to like just look at everything that was offered in the business package. I learned everything, and I got so excited. And because I was such a strong desire to do something with my next stage in my life, I jumped right in. I had no skepticism because I just I just felt like I trusted the whole system. I knew what the people were real who were sharing their stories, and so that's why I did it without hesitation. I'm like one of the few people who had no skepticism at all. एंड सो उर्दू में यही कहूँगी कि मैंने बहुत सारे बिजनेसेस ऑनलाइन देखे थे और इस तरह से मुझे ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस हो गया था कि ऑनलाइन ऑफर्स कैसे आते हैं और मेरे में कोई स्केप्टिसिज्म नहीं थी क्योंकि हमारे जो टेस्टिमोनियल्स भी जो थी हमारी इंफॉर्मेशन वर्कशॉप में सब असली लोग थे, फैमिली लोग थे जो अपनी एक्सपीरियंस बता रहे थे सिस्टम को इस्तेमाल करके। तो मुझे तो फौरन यकीन था कि ये असली चीज़ है और मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हो गई थी और मैंने बाकी एक ही महीने में मैंने अपना डिसीजन बना लिया था कि मुझे ये बिजनेस करना है और मेरी दिल चाह रहा था कि मैं अपने एक नया स्टेज शुरू करूं अपनी ज़िंदगी में जिससे मैं एक कुछ अच्छा करूं, अपनी चीज़ करूं। बच्चों को 16 साल पढ़ा के दिल चाह रहा था कि अब मैं अपना प्रोजेक्ट शुरू करूं। तो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैड नो स्केप्टिसिज्म एंड इसी वजह से मैंने ये बिजनेस शुरू किया।
Awesome. I think you said it very well. And that actually shows how people differ. Like you did it in 1 month, I did it in 1 year. So, me working, yes, it's 1 year. People are like, wow, yes. So, me working for a bank, there's a reason. Sometimes, your blessing is your curse. Me working for a bank, I see so many horror stories that happens online. So, when it was online, I had to do so much of research just to make sure that it is a legit business. And I think Grace, when she said what we do every day, I kept on following people, knowing their husbands, friends, families, whatever they're talking about, their hobbies, their jobs. It took me 1 year to decide maybe it's true. But then when I got into it to see what it is, then I took 3 days. I registered, I paid, and boom, I became the real business owner to start properly. So yes, audiences who are following us, you can take your own time. It can be as quick or as late as you want, but do your due diligence and you will find, as we all show who we are, it's a legit business. That's the main thing, that it's online. You might find online many things, but not everything is legal and legit. That's the best part of it. Grace, we lost you for a few minutes. Something wrong with your Wi-Fi, but I think you're back, so we are good. You can hear us all? Can you hear us,
Yeah,
Grace? Awesome.
Yeah. I'm
Perfect.
back. I'm okay now.
Awesome. We'll go to Kim, our software engineer. Question for you. What will you say to someone who failed in any previous business, or if anybody is nervous to start this business?
Thank you very much, Shatali. So this is a perfect question for me. Actually, one before I start this digital business, I'm also a pet online store owner. I started the online business like a few years ago, But then, like the first store is was pretty much good. Like I have, it's a little bit harder at the very beginning because it took me like about 8 months to get my first customer. But as soon as it's kicked in, everything went up all the way until one day like something happened. Like it's like in the business there's ups and downs, right? So things happen, you got to restrict it the here and there. So basically I just decided to shut down my first store and then reopen another store, like, and then restart it all from the beginning. So I kind of having that kind of experience, failure, success all together. And I feel more comfortable at the very beginning. It's tough because it's kind of impacting me and my mood and all those things. But then eventually it's normal. It's just normal. It's part of how you run the business, right? And then I stumble into this digital business through a friend. And because I already have the knowledge of how online business works, so it's easier for me as compared to other people. And I'm more confident because I've been through those stages already. So that's why I it took me only 1 week to jump into this digital business. So
Awesome.
yeah, so Kim á là lúc trước á là cũng đã có một cái online pet store rồi, làm cho chó với mèo đó, thì làm mấy cái handmade accessory. Thì lúc đó là Kim start cũng được mấy năm nay rồi. Thì cái store đầu tiên của Kim á là rất là successful, tại vì dĩ nhiên là lúc mà khởi đầu một cái kinh doanh nào đó thì nó rất là khó khăn. Thì cái người khách hàng đầu tiên của Kim thì lúc đó là 8 tháng sau mới có người khách hàng, nhưng sau đó rồi đó là bắt đầu nó cứ lên thì Kim rất là bị successful ở trong cái online store đó. Nhưng mà sau một thời gian á, nó bị trục trặc đó, thành ra Kim phải mở thêm một cái online store khác. Thì cái online store thứ nhì thì không có được khá bằng cái online store thứ nhất. Đến một ngày mà tự nhiên có một người bạn giới thiệu Kim vô cái kinh doanh kỹ thuật số này, thì Kim chỉ cần có một tuần để tìm hiểu thôi. Thì tại vì mình cũng đã có kinh nghiệm về kinh doanh rồi đó, thì nó dễ dàng cho mình hơn. Thành ra mình quyết định ngay lập tức trong vòng một tuần là mình đã vô làm cái kinh doanh này. Thì so far là Kim rất là happy làm cái kinh doanh này và quen biết rất là nhiều người trên toàn cầu luôn, vừa người Việt mình mà vừa những người ngoại quốc luôn. Ra cái đó là rất là hay. Thành ra bạn nên tìm hiểu về cái kinh doanh này thêm một chút nhé. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to ask you another question about that. But before we go on, let me just acknowledge and thank our viewers that have spent their time with us online right now. Watching us is Malika Ba. Thank you. Anuswa Mahajan. Thank you for joining from UK. Mariam Hannah, Samane Chokami, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing anybody's name. Thank you for joining. Rimi and Tanvir joining us. Vishwajit and Kanika joining us. Aisha Rashid joining us. Thank you so much for joining us live. So Kim, you had a nice experience because you said you have a pet store. If you were to say the benefit that you see in this business versus the other business that was also online, this is also online, but which one would you prefer and why? Because many audience might have this question now knowing about you.
Of course, yeah. So basically, the online pet store that I have is more of a handmade accessory for dogs and cats, right? So like the business was going very well after some times, right? But then like a few years later, I kind of talking to myself like, am I going to do this business for the rest of my life? Am I going to be able to do handmade stuff in the next 10 years and keep it going up to this level, right? And then like I don't know, it's just a coincidence that I stumble into this digital business. So I was doing the comparison, as you said, right? So then I decided to do this one more because the fact that you don't have any product to handle, you don't have to have any customer to really handle, because I have to, like handmade stuff, a handmade product, you have pros and cons. Like you have customer who's complaining, customer who's happy about it. Like you don't have like 100% the perfect world where everyone is happy. Like we have to be realistic here, right? So I have to handle all those stuff by myself. It's pretty hard. And also, like, the shipping and the packing as well. And when I go on vacation, I have to shut down my store. So those are the cons part that I didn't really like, because it's kind of eating a lot of my time. And like when I go on vacation, obviously, like, what's the point of having a full-time job in an online store when you go on vacation and you have to shut down your store, and then you have to ask for permission if you can go on vacation, right? So then when I come to know this business, you are your own boss. You decide your schedule, you decide when you want to work. And the beauty of this is you don't have to close your store, because there's an automate system in the background to work for you. So even though you go to on vacation, you still make money out of it. So that's why I did not hesitate. I decide right away, and I just jump in and do it.
Awesome, awesome. That is definitely inspiring, and that's a great example. And that's why I wanted to ask, so audience can also understand. You can have other online business, other online stores, but that has product and inventory and customer to handle, which you don't have here. Because Grace gave a one-liner. It's an attraction marketing. We don't look for customers; customers look for us. So that's great. I think, Nisha, I'll ask you a question to inspire our audience. You being a nurse, that drains a lot of your energy. It's a noble job that you do. What energizes you with this business? What part of the business that you enjoy the most?
Um, so I enjoy the most like inspiring moms like me or whoever like feels like they are not productive in their life. They don't have job, but they have might have got like so much of degrees, but sitting at home and then taking care of kids, but they are not able to help their husband and financially. So I really like to inspire people, and what motivates and energizes me is all the leaders in the community, their energy, the way they do things. So I always look towards the positive minded top leaders. Of course, everywhere there are negative people and positive people, but I always look into those positive people and say, like, if they can achieve, I can also achieve this. So I just uh, I just don't hear the negative things if somebody is talking to me or somebody is talking around me. I don't, because I purely trust in the system. So those
Absolutely.
leaders strategies are the best thing what I like, and I inspire other people and also inspire the community as well. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think even for me, my job is pretty stressful, but I love when I get into this business. My husband says, "Where do you get all this energy after your, 10 hours, 12 hours of work?" It's just the business is
Business.
that
Yeah.
captivating. And Dipti is smiling and quiet for a while, so maybe I'll ask Dipti. Dipti, in one
Yeah,
line, tell us, how do you keep yourself motivated?
yeah.
Because
So
with
just to
any
add
business,
on to,
with
yeah,
any
just
business, actually, we have ups and downs, right? Not every day is same.
Yeah.
exactly.
So how do you keep yourself motivated?
Yeah, same thing, like same as Nisha was saying, right? Like, yeah, we do have 9 to 5 jobs, and sometimes in jobs you have like, stressful meetings, like you have to have, answer the questions where you are not supposed to, and all those kind of things. And then we are like after work hours when you are starting working on this, like, logging to our social the sites, and then doing posts, talking to people. So that really encourages, and that really talking to people around different full part of the world, and then inspiring them, motivating them, like this is how this things works. And yeah, and then talking about like making friends in the business. So the family day is coming, and we all are meeting as a business family. So that is all thing like it's excites me, and making more friends, and and on side
Right.
having that additional income. So for sure. So it's a one liner. I would say that chase your dreams, catch your success, and we are here to help.
Awesome, awesome. And yes, guys, if you have heard Dipti saying that family day is coming, for us, we have our own family with spouse and kids, but we do have a wonderful business family. We had a Christmas lunch, and we are now looking for a business family lunch, looking forward to it. So watch us on our pages, you will see beautiful posts coming. I will go to our first speaker, Grace, because she has been quiet for a long time. Grace, if you were to inspire our audience or your audience in one line for people who are unsure, and I'm going to come to all of you with the same question. If people are unsure, they want to do something, but they don't know what to do. They want to do online, but they don't know if this is the right fit. What will you tell them? One piece of advice. We can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, I was saying, like, if I have to phrase it in one line, I would say, guys, take action. That would be my one line motto. It's And, like, if I talk more about it, the thing is, some people say, okay, if you write your goals down, if you do affirmations, meditations, hear inspiring stories and everything, attend webinar and this and that, everything comes down to taking action. If you're doing all of that but you're not taking any action, then no results. So if you think, like the viewers who are listening to us, if they are interested in this one, just take action. Don't think if this is for you right now or not. Just take action, take that leap, and just trust it. And if you think that, okay, this is not for me, you can leave it. But the first step is just take action. That would be
Absolutely.
my. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with your sentence, it's like, okay, don't just dream, but do something,
Do
right? So
something.
be the
Whether
doer, not
whether
the
you get
dreamer.
whether you get the results or not, that's another thing. Just take action. At least take step towards your goals. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because if you want to get confirmation of result, you will just keep waiting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even when, like, say, I'll say Nisha, she's a nurse today. When she did her nursing, did she know how much she'll make? When I think Dipti IT, when she did her courses, did she know how much she'll make? No, right? So you just have a confidence. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do. Give your 100%, and then you're there. Let me ask Medea, same question to you. If you were to, inspire anybody, what would you say?
Well, I have a very amazing quote that I love so much. It's by Edwin Cole, and it falls in line with what Grace and you, Chitali, were saying. And the quote is, "There are dreamers and there are planners. The planners make their dreams come true." And
Love
that's
it.
and that's exactly what we're kind of boils down to, right? We're all have these dreams, we have these desires to achieve in our life, we have these wishes we want for ourselves, for our family, for our loved ones, and the only way we can achieve them is plan ahead. And we have a beautiful plan, and we're sharing it with all of you. And that's what it is. Check it out.
Love it. Love the quote. And definitely it is. And I think most of us are immigrants someday, sometime that we came. There are tons of people in our back home country who really wants to come to a foreign land, but they just dream. We took the challenge. We left our all set up family, set up jobs. We left everything and came here because we wanted to take that leap, take that challenge, and grow from scratch. And that's why we are here, and they're still there, right? So same thing for the business. Who do I come back? Kim, maybe your piece of advice.
Sure. For me, I like to go with success and failure, right? So, what I have in mind when I start this business is like, I have to take action, because if I don't take any action, I already failed at the very beginning. Like, if you don't do anything, obviously you're going to sit still, right? And you're not going to improve your life. But at least I take that leap of faith and then decide to move on and take action. At least I'm pretty sure I'm like 50% success. And that's the really minimum, because when you join, you will see a lot of success story out there, real people with success story. So for sure, you're going to be successful one day, either fast or slow, doesn't matter, but you're going to be there. So that's what I was thinking when I first joined. So take action now. At least you can secure yourself and have that 50% success. But if you don't take any
Absolutely.
action, you're
It's
going to fail
100%
already.
failure.
Exactly.
Without action, failure is guaranteed. With action, you're working towards your success. So love it, love
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Nisha.
Yeah, so In my case, I would say consistency and patience towards your goal. Because no matter what you do in your life, there will be people judging you, criticizing you, saying negative, saying positive, different things you will face. But then when you start anything, even if you start a new job, you will be like slowly learning few things. But after few years, you will be expert in your job and you will be more confident in your job, right? So keep doing what you're doing as far as you know you are doing the right thing. So that consistency and have some patience for every single thing to develop. We need patience. So consistency and patience, you can actually uh, reach your goal. So first, as they all said, like taking action is the first step. If you don't take action, then you are just sitting and simply watching. You will not achieve your dreams. But after taking action, be consistent and have a lot of patience with it. Once you achieve a small goal, you will have all the confidence to move forward and achieve your dreams. That's what my personal experience from this business.
Thank you. You said it very well. I think no matter what we do, without consistency and patience, nothing works. And it comes down even to relationships, right?
Yeah.
Like I sometimes feel, even in a relationship, I'm now married for 25 years. There's so many ups and downs we have. But that's why we celebrate 25 years, because we have that patience with each other, going through the imperfections. Same thing, going through imperfections of your business. But some people who are not consistent don't have patience, like, okay, it's done, over, then move on. And then you keep on saying done to the next person and the next person. And there are some people who have tried 10 business and failed in all because they were never consistent and patient with any one. Right. So I think that's a very key point. Not
Yep.
leaving Dipti out for Dipti's advice, piece of advice for all.
Yeah, so I did say that, don't just chase your dreams, catch, chase your dreams and catch success. Just don't wait, and just think about it. Chase what you are dreaming of, and you will definitely get your success. And we all are here to help. So
Absolutely. We are here. And I think audience who are watching us, whether live or replay, I think we have gave you enough golden nuggets in terms of who we are, what kind of people. You have a lot of different, you have Mediha, who has been 16 years homeschooling. Grace is working full time. Dipti is working full time. Grace, you want to add something?
Yeah, I just wanted to add one point to Nisha's comments, and I really like it, like consistency. So I would say that take this business as your own business, not as a hobby. Because if you take it as a
Absolutely.
hobby, because if you take it as a hobby, you're not consistent. If you take it as a business, just like you go every day 9 to 5, but you're making someone else rich, right?
Yes.
You're doing that every day. So it's the same way. Make this business as your own business, not as a hobby. So that's the point I
And
wanted to
how
add.
and how you can be consistent, love what you're doing. So
That's
that
absolutely.
postings inspiring others. So if you love what you do, you will be consistent and just stick around with the successful people. You will reach there.
Yep.
100%. I think we all know, like, there will be people, as Nisha says, and I always feel, and I have actually, ever since I joined this business, to be honest, I lost some friends. So they're not friends who I thought were friends, because many people, when they talk behind you, uh, is when they are nervous that you might be going ahead, right? Or they're jealous. So leave. Sometimes you have to leave people to move up. Focus. Everybody is saying the same thing. Focus, consistent. Think it as your own business, and the business will give you return. Everything has a return, but first you have to give before you take, right? So for me, as a one liner for my audience, or anybody is thinking like this lady is not giving any advice, so my advice to you is, if you have a question in your mind, what if, so your question might come, what if I fail, what if I can't succeed, what if I can't make time. Change all your what ifs to, what if I win, what if I make a lot of money, what if I don't have to go to work, what if I can just do this business throughout, what if I can even leave Canada and go back to my home and still make this income. Like, there's so many what if. So the what if is a given phrase. What you add after that is up to you, right? So think how you talk to yourself. It makes a lot of difference. I think we have now 45 minutes. Thank you for those who have been with us. And I am inspired talking to all of you guys. You all have such good, inspiring stories. So thank you, audiences. You know now who we are. This is live on everyone's page. Whoever you resonate with, whichever language you speak, if you want to be more comfortable with your own language, reach out to any one of us. If you want to be part of the community and change your life as we are, we'll be able to help you, support you, and maybe we will meet you in person on our next lunch meet. So thank you. Thank you all ladies for joining, and we love to be together. Bye everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Bye
Thanks.
for now.